Hi guys, welcome to another Ross Perry Productions video. In this video I have a 2018 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross and I'm going to be showing you how to remove and replace the coil packs on the car. And I'll also point out where your spark plugs are located. Unfortunately I don't have a spark plug tool on me at the moment, but it's relatively easy to do once you've taken the coil pack out. So you are going to need a tool to do that. You're going to need a 10mm socket or spanner, and that's all you're going to need. So first off, we're going to go ahead and pop the bonnet, and to do that reach into the driver's side and pull this lever here, and we're going to be sticking our hand up in between the Mitsubishi badge and the bonnet, and we're going to push that lever there to the left. Then we're going to go ahead and put this bonnet stay in that hole there. With your bonnet safe and secure, we're just going to take a look around the engine bay. Now bear in mind I'm going to be doing this all one-handed because I've got the camera in the other hand, so it is a relatively easy job to do. So obviously we've got our engine block in the middle, and we're just going to pull this plastic cover off each of the four corners. Like that, and then we're just going to set that aside somewhere safe where you're not going to tread on it. So now we can take a better look at the top of the engine. So obviously it's an overhead cam engine, and you can see the rocker cover there. And then these are your four coil packs. Now these two are relatively hard to get to, and you may have to remove these brackets to get to it, but nothing's impossible. You could probably get the bolt undone with the bracket in place, however you won't be able to actually remove the coil pack. For the sake of the video, I'll go ahead and do maybe this one, which is probably the most accessible, or this one, either or, but I'll do this one. So the first thing we're going to do is actually remove the electrical connection, and there's a button on top there, so you're just going to press that in. Just tuck that out of the way, making sure you don't ever get the electrical connections the wrong way round. Then we're going to start to undo the 10mm bolt. They're not too hard to undo. Once you get it to that position, you should be able to undo it with your fingers. There you go, that's what the bolt looks like, and I'm just going to set that down over here. So now we can actually remove the coil pack. So you're just going to give it a bit of a tug, but just gentle pressure. You're not going to give it a sharp tug, and that is what our coil pack looks like. So you've got some numbers on the top there for ordering your new one. So this one's actually made by DE. It doesn't actually have a Mitsubishi badge on it, so it's made by a third-party company. But I'd like you to check the brand and the numbers on your own model, or if not, check with your parts supplier and using the VIN number on the car. And I've made a few videos showing you where those are. So just to point out where the spark plug is, it's actually tucked straight down that hole there. Hopefully you can see it on the camera. So you're just going to get your spark plug tool. They're a normal thread, so lefty loosey, righty tighty, and you can just take them straight out after you remove your coil pack. Once you've got your new coil pack, pretty much reverse the process. You're going to slowly push it down. It doesn't actually click in, it just rests on top of the spark plug. Return your bolt from earlier, and I'd always recommend you do these up by hand first until you get to a point where you need to do it up by the socket or spanner. Just making sure you don't over tighten anything. So once you've got it to that position, we're then just going to, okay, not need to do it up too tight, and then obviously get our electrical connection and pop that back on until it clicks. Now I would always recommend that you change all four at the same time. Unless you're obviously on a budget, you can just replace the faulty one, but the likelihood is that one of the others, or maybe two of the others, could be due to break at the same time. So I'd always recommend to replace them at the same time. That way you're also getting the same batch number for the manufacturing of them as well. And then the last thing to do, we're just going to return our plastic cover, which is going to be a bit tricky to do one-handed, but you just line it up with the oil fill cap. Popping all four corners back down, and there we go. That's how easy it is to remove and replace the coil packs on a 2018 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. If you found that video helpful, please do give me a thumbs up. leave a comment down below, check out some of my other videos and subscribe to my channel.